What is going on, guys? Zep from ZH303 here for yet another vlog. Now I'm at a place called the Neville Museum. This is also in Green Bay, like the train museum. I'm standing outside of it right now, checking out these cool like metal structures. That one's a mammoth. Dinosaur skeletons, and then there's like an ox or something down there. Pretty cool fountain. And yeah, here's a map of the whole place. We're gonna go through this whole thing and, you know, check it out, see what's cool about it. I've been here before, but like, it's been a while, like maybe 1 or 2 years. Let's go take a look. So right now I'm in the gift shop, just checking out all the cool stuff. Right now I'm here with my grandparents. There's my grandma over there, and my grandpa's back there. Let's see what cool stuff we can find. Alright guys, so I'm just gonna take a look at these quick crystals here. Got amethyst, selenite, apparently. Alrighty guys, now I'm in another part of the Neville Museum. Oh, cool thing, I got at the gift shop. Just setting down the map. I got this cool ring. Now basically what this ring does, it's called a mood ring. It basically just changes to whatever mood you're in. I have a chart that they gave me. I put it in the back of my phone. This is on my tablet again. And yeah, so when I looked at the chart, it's, well, I don't know if you can tell if it's blue. To me it's blue. And blue on the chart means calm and relaxed. And I am currently that. So anyway, at the place I'm at right now, I'm at this little exhibit. This is some ancient history from around Wisconsin, I'm guessing. Here's something about the Astor House. I noticed this in the last video that all the words were reversed, so apologies. You're gonna have to hold it up to your mirror. Yeah, the Astor House this elaborate hotel was built in 1837 by John Jacob Astor when he plated his new town of Astor. It was meant to give people a nice place to stay while they visited the area in hopes that they would buy land. So it's a pretty cool house. Here's another Elisha Morrow. It's a guy, apparently Elisha's a guy's name. Got an old musket right here. It's pretty darn cool. Can't imagine how long it would take to reload that. Some more stuff. Something about somebody named Evelyn Scheckler. Melchior. Comment down below. I can't think of how to do it. Bay Beach. Right now it's a really cool theme park, and it was apparently a cool theme park back then. I'm guessing, is that it now? I don't know. But yeah, Bay Beach is right along the water. It's a theme park right along the water. Yeah, and they had some pretty crazy stuff going on. They had slides with mats, dancing, roller skating, never mind. Here's stuff about Titletown in Green Bay. It's near the stadium. Bunch of cool stuff there. There's an ice skating rink. There's a football field. This is the old stadium. We drove by this old stadium when we were in Green Bay 2 days ago. Green Bay Packers and Chicago Bears in action right here. Don Hudson carries the ball in this 1944 game at Old City Stadium. That's what it looks like. More stuff about the Packers. And show up on bowling alley. Roller skating rink. Bunch of cool stuff here. There's something about trains. Oh, paper company. My mistake, paper company. Union Hotel. Typewriter. fragment of the courthouse. There's, I'm guessing, well, that's what the old courthouse looked like. That's what it looks like now. There's, I'm guessing, the clock. Some stuff about it right here. Oh, a bandolier, it says. Bandolier bag. There's a bunch of other cool stuff here, but right now I'm going to go upstairs, join my grandparents, see what other stuff they're looking at right now, because I'm probably missing out on all the fun, because I get no work done. Lols all around. Well, let's just take a quick look at all this. Yeah, this place is really cool. I wish I could stay, but it's only open until 5, and I only have, and then that means I have about an hour, because it's 4 o'clock right now. So, time to go upstairs. So we're going to take the old-fashioned way. Elevator. Now we wait. Open sesame. Which one do I want to press? Press number 2, because it says number 3 is staff only. Doors are open for me. Ooh. Alright guys, we're at a place where it's all like Arctic stuff, like I'm guessing stuff about like Eskimos and Arctic creatures. Hold on a second, I need to set you down, because I need to fold up my map quick. Alrighty then, map's in the quiver. Let's go inside the ice cave. Okay, so right off the bat, you got all this, like, I'm guessing, like, layers of rock. Yeah, a bunch of cool rocks and stuff like that. Here's salt, granite, obsidian, dolomite, shale, sandstone, gneiss, and quartzite. There's a bunch of different ones with fossils in them. I'm guessing just showing, like, highest population of certain rocks in Wisconsin. I don't know. Here's some like petrified, petrified forests, wood right here, like petrified trees. Some stone, some like archaeological digs. Here's like different types of rocks and stuff like that. A lot of pretty cool stuff. This is supposed to be something about like evolution. Evolution stinks. It's not a thing. If you guys believe in evolution, just leave my channel. I don't really care. I believe God created heaven and earth 6,000 years ago. Nothing in the billions. Anyway, past that note, here's like a bunch of different, like migrations, I'm guessing, of different animals. I don't know. I don't know if you saw this, but giant mammoth right here. Selfie. Anywho, please touch. This is like mammoth. I'm guessing it's like mammoth fur. I don't know. Alright, and here we got 12,000. I don't really care. Oh, hold on a second. Push button. Oh. Push the button, you can check out all the different different shaped rocks and stuff like that for like spears or something like that. I don't know. That's pretty darn cool. What is up, guys? I'm actually making a video right now on my YouTube channel. Yes, this is going on Instagram, and here I am making the YouTube video. Oh no. So, yeah. This video on my phone is going on Instagram. This video on my tablet is going on YouTube. So guys, make sure you stay tuned. And I don't even know what to look at. Ah! Sorry for that little bit. Alright, now let's take a look at the rest of the museum. Okay, right now I'm looking at like the Oneta people. I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong. One Ota? I don't know. But I'm guessing there's like a bunch of their artifacts from like villages, gardening, like some corn from there, some other tools or something. Yeah, like grinding tools, it says right down there. Creek culture with like, I don't even know. This is stuff from like pots. That's pretty cool. Now I am inside of what's supposed to be like a makeshift hut. I don't know if you can like see like the wood right here that's supposed to be making the hut. A little seat back there. And then over here some more stuff. Oh, so apparently this is called a wigwam because it says right here, wigwam. So apparently they made wigwams. This is, I'm guessing, for like hunting, stuff like that. More bowls, baskets, different tools and stuff that, who used this? Oh, this is the Woodland Indian, as it says right there. I know you can't see it. Remember, like I said, pause and hold it up to a mirror so you can actually see it because it's backwards. Anyway, here's like a picture of the Indians, like at work, with their wigwams. See, look, here's the wigwam from the outside. It's made out of like, yeah, that's actual wood. That's like birch. Yeah, that's birch. Anyway, here is some more stuff about Woodland Indians, I'm guessing. So some of their clothing, their weapons, snowshoes right over here. Yeah, a bunch of their artwork. And hold on a second, let's check out my mood ring. See what it's at. Still at blue, pretty calm. Anywho, here's a coin. Okay, now we're getting to like the colonists. Charles de Langlade? I don't know. Charles de Langlade. I'm keeping it at that for now. Here's some compasses. Marquette and Juliet at Chicago. Yeah, so apparently something special happened with that. I don't know what though. Here's some stuff about beavers. Beavers, fur trade, voyagers at dawn. That's apparently what the picture's name is. And then here we are looking right at a beaver. Say hello. Wait, am I in the way? Well, the beaver's right here. I don't know if you can see him or not. Hold on a second. Okay, so I got the flashlight on my phone. There's the beaver. Hey, little beaver. Here they are going underwater. All that kind of stuff. There's fish. And let me just go ahead and turn off the flashlight. There we are. Alright, good to go. And let's see, what other cool stuff is there to check out? Oh, hey, look it. It's a flag of the, it's like one of the original looks of the United States of America flag. 3, 6, 9, 10, 12. The original 12 colonies of the U.S. Here's like a flask of gunpowder, their gun, so like their food, not food, their silverware, like a sword or rapier or something like that. A bucket of some kind, I don't know. Here's some clothing and a picture of a guy who looks like he's about to be shot. That's fun. Here's some passenger pigeons. I'm guessing they like took messages and then flew them out to they just flew messages. I'm guessing that's pretty much it. Here's some more like scale models of like these things down here, not up here. Like villages of like all their work. I'm probably gonna get lost in here because there's so much craziness. Here's some more tools and stuff like that was used by the settlers, stuff like that. Axes, something or other. I don't know the names of everything here, guys. If you do know them, just comment them down below. Ooh, we can watch a film about ice. Let's watch something about ice. Alright, guys, let's check this out.
A picture story of one of Green Bay's industries. This film records the harvesting of ice near the west shore of Green Bay by the Miller Rasmussen Ice Company.
Comment down below how well you can hear this.
In 1924, the film shows ice harvested in essentially the same way that it had been harvested since the 1880s.
1880s.
This film was produced by the Stiller Company of Green Bay, Wisconsin.
Hold on, let's skip this.
A harvest that comes in the dead of winter, the ice harvest. The vast ice fields of Green Bay supply next summer's refrigeration. In winter, the waters of Green Bay become vast frozen fields of ice. Ice that was once harvested for use the following summer. Dozens of horse-drawn bobsleds haul the ice over the frozen marshes, breaking their own roads.
See that?
The ice harvest usually began in January and lasted 6 to 8 weeks.
They're carrying ice on those carriages.
Up to 150 men and 80 horses.
Alright, I'm gonna watch the rest of this video and I'll tell you a little bit about it later, alright? Actually, I'm gonna let you guys watch as well. I think I got plenty of time on this on the tablet.
To keep warm in the freezing cold and wind, the workers sometimes run alongside the horse-drawn sleds. In the background, Longtail Point can be seen. Clearing off the snow is a necessary preparation for cutting.
That's all snow on the ice, guys. You see that?
The first step in harvesting the ice is clearing away the snow. With a horse-drawn plow, small areas are cleared one at a time. Ultimately, several ice fields, about 400 by 500 feet, will be cleared. These fields will then be ready for the next step of the harvest, scoring the ice with a circular saw. This machine does the cutting with uncanny speed and accuracy. Powered by a gasoline engine, the circular saw scores or cuts lightly into the frozen surface of the bay. The scored lines will mark long, straight channels. After the first set of lines are scored 22 inches apart, lines will be scored crosswise.
That's a blade right there. The black thing's the blade.
Apart. In the end, a checkerboard pattern will be formed on the ice. Now we'll see a freshly cut field.
See all those lines?
This field of ice has been scored lengthwise and awaits scoring across. Field is finished. The long scored channels will serve as a guide for sawing completely through the ice. This saw cuts a channel so the ice can be floated to the loading machine.
They have those saws over here on display.
Also powered by a gasoline engine, the cutting saw methodically and evenly finishes the job begun by the scoring saw. Next comes breaking the sawed ice into sections. Working with pike poles like those used in the lumbering industry, the men break apart the sawed ice into sections.
See that? Like in the scene in Frozen.
Next, the men break apart the sections into cakes. Each cake weighs about 700 pounds.
That's a lot. When they say cakes, they mean like gigantic blocks of ice. It's crazy.
Then it's off to the loading machine. The ice is floated along the channels guided by the men's pike poles.
Just like in Frozen.
A sled is fully loaded, about 5 tons, in 30 or 40 seconds. The cakes or bales of ice are about 14 to 24 inches thick and weigh about 500 to 700 pounds each. They're carried by conveyor belt from the water to waiting flatbed sleds. These horse-drawn sleds will in turn transport the cakes to Miller Rasmussen's ice storage house at the north end of Broadway Street. Most of the ice harvested will be used for refrigeration in the cheese, brewing, and meat packing industries. Some will provide refrigerated storage for shipping goods by railroad. and many of the ice bales will be broken into smaller sections and delivered by the iceman to individual zones. There, the ice will be placed in the family's icebox and provide cold storage for food.
So, if you guys couldn't tell what he was saying there, basically, they had something called an icebox, which is what an old refrigerator was used as, and they had ice in there as cooling instead of like fans, what we have now. It's crazy. Look at that. Right now, they're loading the ice onto the sleds.
These heavy-duty sleds were built especially for the Miller Rasmussen Ice Company and cost about $40 each. Unloading at the ice house is as quickly accomplished as loading. To unload the ice from the sleds, the men again use pike poles to maneuver the heavy bales onto conveyor belts. The bales will travel on these belts up to the ice house.
So you guys see that?
With the gears and mechanical works of the conveyor belt exposed, this too was a slippery and very dangerous job.
If you were to get like your leg caught on that, or if you like slipped because of how icy and cold it was, you could probably get yourself hurt. That's why it said it was dangerous.
The cakes of ice travel by conveyor belt up the adjustable incline to the storage house. Inside the ice house, the bales will be stacked layer upon layer and separated by a 16-inch thick covering of sawdust. This sawdust will keep the cakes from freezing together and also from melting in the summer.
That's what I was just about to say.
This way, the ice can last for a year and sometimes even longer. Until the early 1900s, it was thought that freezing temperatures would kill any bacteria present in water. When a scientist at Madison proved otherwise, great concern arose over harvesting ice from the increasingly polluted waters near cities. Green Bay was one of the last areas in the state to harvest natural ice, and did so into the 1930s. Founded in 1903, the Miller Rasmussen Ice Company harvested bay ice until 1932, bringing to an end the history of a once vital industry in Green Bay.
So they closed the ice harvesting in 1973, I believe is what he said. But yeah, isn't that really crazy, guys? So basically, instead of using refrigerators, because they didn't have that, they used ice in what they had called ice boxes to keep all their like cheese and meats and all that stuff cold. And so they have here like some of the ice saws. Like this thing is ridiculously. This one right here is taller than me. See that? Crazy. Here's that saw that they use to like cut into the ice. And then that's like the hand saws, which regular people use, and that was a mechanical one up there. This is like what they use to clamp onto the ice on the outside. Like it's just basically like giant clamps. You go like this on the outside of the ice to move it down. Yeah, ice harvesting was a big deal back in the 40s, apparently, is what he said. Okay, guys, I think I might just make another part because this one's getting a little long. So this is part 1 of Neville Museum. Neville Museum Navigation. How about we do that for the title? Alright, see you guys in part 2. Let's just do a regular ending to this one, then I'll start the next one. Make sure you guys like and subscribe, and comment down below your favorite part, and we'll see you guys in the next part of the video.